Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Time's Up Fantasy Sports Talk. I am your host, the one and only Waiver Wire Queen. On today's episode, I am going to continue evaluating the rookies I think who are performing well. So, we're going to review three rookies today. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button and follow me for more on sports, to include fantasy football and fantasy basketball. And make sure those notifications are turned on because you want to know what's going on in the second half of the fantasy basketball season. Make sure you are targeting the right players to trade for, and you're picking up the right players who are going to help you win the league, your league. I'm trying to just even, I'm trying to stay afloat in my league. I'm in eighth place. I got a lot of work to do. It's been a rough season with all these injuries. But nonetheless, we're going to jump right into our episode. Okay, so I evaluated two rookies, the top two rookies, in my opinion, in this, who are fighting for rookie of the year. And to me, I think that it's they're fighting, but I don't think it's a fight because I think that LaMelo Ball is the top ranked rookie and he is going to win rookie of the year. What does that mean for Anthony Edwards? It means he's still doing his damn thing. However, LaMelo's just playing a little bit better and his team is in a better situation and better position to make the playoffs. And they both have had solid impacts on their team. And I think they're going to be solid stars. That's right. Okay, so who's my third ranked rookie? Because these I have top three rookies, and I'm going to be evaluating two other guys today who I feel they're not in my top five, but they are in my top 10. Okay, so let's go. Let's get into it. All right. Okay, so let's start off with my number three, my third ranked rookie, and I have James Wiseman. He was drafted by the Warriors with the second overall pick. Good move for the Warriors. I thought they would take Melo. They didn't. My boy MJ snatched him up. Great move. Probably the best move Charlotte Hornets have made and changing their name. So, okay. Still best move. Changing name, second best. Okay. Nonetheless, Wiseman, he is 7 feet. He is a center. He is 19 years old. And what do I think of him? I think he is a talented player. Yes. And I'm sure you think the same. So some of his strengths, he runs the floor well. He has a nice stroke. He just hit a three the other game. He's athletic. He has a nice touch around the rim. And he definitely has a high ceiling. He's 19. He has a super high ceiling, and he has the keys. He has the talent to continue to improve and end up being a star in today's NBA. Some opportunities for Wiseman. He needs to work on his post moves, just kind of get better with that, and to continue to build up his upper body strength. He really needs to work on that. So let's go into his stats. Okay, so he was out for an extended period of time. He was injured. He returned. He's averaging 12 points a game. He's averaging 6 rebounds. He's shooting 50% from the field. He's only playing around between 18 and 20 minutes a game. I really would love to see that increase to 25 to 28, maybe even just push it to 30. That would be great for his stats. If his minutes increase, I can see him averaging 14 to 15 points, increasing his rebounds to 7 to 8 rebounds a game, and his field goal percentage is perfect. That may even increase. I really would have loved to see him go to a younger team that's in rebuild mode because he would have more opportunity. But going to the Warriors is a hell of a situation, and you're learning from players like Steph, Draymond, and Clay, and you're probably gonna make the playoffs this year and you're just learning and you're in a really good situation to compete. The Warriors had to do what they had to do. I really thought they would go with Melo. No, they went with Wiseman. It's not a bad move on their part. I didn't. No one really was thinking, oh, the Warriors are going to be in the top three. They're going to be drafting the top three. Okay, they had a bad season, injuries, things happen, and then they also had to think, well, our top players are in their early 30s, so they had to do what they had to do, and they got Wiseman. They didn't trade the pick or trade him away for another star. They added a future star to their team that's going to help their franchise long term and possibly after Steph. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Wiseman. He is definitely my third ranked rookie. I do not see him surpassing Edwards or LaMelo for rookie of the year. He's still going to have a solid second half of the season, especially if he increases his minutes and he doesn't miss any extended time with any injuries. All right, y'all. So let's move right along. Let's talk about a rookie who's come out of nowhere, and he has performed exceptionally well. It's a great value pick for where he was drafted at. Emmanuel Quickly. Definitely a solid pick for the New York Knicks. Yes, we get to talk about the New York Knicks. Shout out to all my Knicks fans out there. Obviously, I know several of you guys being from the Bronx. You guys have something to be happy about. Team is doing well. Okay, so quickly, he was drafted 25th, which is a value pick considering how he's performing and what he's doing and what he may potentially be for the team long term. He's a point guard, 6'3", he's 21. Um, his strengths is he has a nice stroke. Um, he has a solid jump shot, even though his field goal percentages is 41%. I do see that increasing as the season goes on. And as he continues to work on his game, I definitely see that increasing. Some opportunities for him is to continue to work on his defense. He really needs to continue to work on his defense because you mess up on defense, you're going to be in Tibbs' doghouse and be on the bench. All right, so let's jump into his stats. Okay, so quickly, he's averaging 11 points a game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He's shooting 41% from the field, which has to improve. I would love to see that increase to 45, 46%, 94% from free throw, which is amazing, especially for a young player, for a rookie. And he's shooting 37% from threes, which is really good. I would love to see that increase to 38, 39, even possibly 40%. That is going to be key for him long term, and he'll have long term value there. All right, his minutes have stayed the same, even though they uh, traded for Derrick Rose. I mean, who didn't see Tibbs try to make sure Derrick Rose was on his team? I mean, it's no surprise there. Okay, Derrick Rose traded to the Knicks. That is working well for them. I thought that his minutes would decrease. I do feel like his fantasy value has gone down since they traded for Rose, but just the other night, he dropped 25 points in only 17 to 18 minutes. So this young man is making the most of his minutes and he's still producing. I mean, you only play 17, 18 minutes and you get 25 points, and then it's an efficient 25 points. That means you're making the most of your opportunities. You're taking advantage of your opportunities, and you're telling Tibbs, you can trust me, even though I'm a rookie. You can trust me. I got you. I got my team. I'm going to continue to play well with whatever minutes you throw my way. All right. So value right now in fantasy, it's going to be hit or miss because his production has kind of gone off, kind of been a little bit up and down since Rose has joined the Knicks. I do not feel you should drop him. I feel like he's one of those players that you have on your bench and maybe be a spot starter if one of your players are out or off for the night. You slot him in there and he may drop 25 points in 17 minutes. There's nothing wrong with that. So I wouldn't just drop him. And I do feel like his value has gone down, but he still has value. He has enough value to keep him on your team. And if you're in a dynasty league or dynasty, because a keeper league, you would probably just not keep him. But if you're in a dynasty league, you want to have young players and he has potential. So you want to keep him. Okay, so Knicks fans, again, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the team. Y'all doing really well this season. If they keep Tibbs and keep building on what they're doing, I can continue to see them, building a nice team. I don't want to say long term, but maybe 2 to 3 years you'll still be competing. You know how most Knicks teams have been over the last few years. It's just been very bad, but guess what? They're playing their asses off. So shout out to the Knicks again, and much love to the Knicks fans. I know y'all out there excited. Okay, basketball in New York is exciting right now. We got Brooklyn, we got BK, they're doing the damn thing, potential finals team, and we got the Knicks playing well. both New York teams doing a damn thing. So shout out to the New York teams and all the New York fans. That's right. Much props to y'all. All right, so let's move on to another rookie, which was a value pick, great pick, because to me he is outperforming where he was picked. The Pistons drafted Sadiq. Well, what up, though, y'all? What's up with all of my Piston fans out there? Congrats on hitting on this pick. This was a really good pick, and this young man is taking advantage of his opportunities. Blake Griffin has been benched because it's no secret Pistons would love to trade him. They're not gonna probably be able to trade him. They're probably gonna have to just waive him and extend that contract. Why would I trade for that contract? Not gonna do it. Waive, somebody's gonna pick him up, and that's it. That's how that's gonna go. Okay, so a little bit about this young man. He was picked 19th overall. He's a forward. He's 6'7", he's 21. He needs to improve on his shooting and defense. He's going to be solid, and like I said, he's making the most of his opportunity with Blake being out. His stats on the season, he's averaging 9.6 points a game, 3.5, 4 rebounds a game. He's shooting 41% from the field, which is why I say he needs to work on that field goal percentage. But I do see that increasing. I would love to see him get that to 45%, and he is shooting exceptionally well from threes at 40%, which is very much what you would ask for, especially of a rookie who you probably didn't have these high expectations for him to be a starter. However, he's taking advantage of the opportunity and he's having some solid games. With him, fantasy outlook, when he first took the starting spot, yes, if you jumped on him or if you already had him on your team, great. Right now, his value is kind of hit or miss. If obviously you are picking him up to maybe be a spot starter until you see that he is consistently performing. He's having some good games, 13, 20, then you'll see a 6. So, if you're in a head-to-head total points, then of course you put him in there because you know what? You need all the points you can get. But if you have someone who is getting you 20 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, you're going to start them over this young man. But however, if you are in a dynasty basketball league, you are picking him up and making sure he's on your team for long-term value. Okay. And if you're in head-to-head categories and he just happens to start for you, you can feel confident with his in his 3-point percentage because he is doing well there. Long-term value on the season, I do see his points and rebounds increasing because he's really just starting to get that opportunity to start. And as he gains the confidence, as the team continues to be more confident in his abilities, you'll start seeing the points increase. And this was a very good, excellent, I'll say that, excellent pick for the Detroit Pistons. Excellence with an X, y'all. Great move. Amazing pick. And second half of the season, I'm going to say sky's the limit for him because you figure the Pistons they're definitely in rebuild mode. If they didn't know it going into the season, they know it now, goddammit. They done traded Rose. Blake, get on the bench. You're giving the young man opportunity. He is going to have a really good second half of the season. I don't see any reason why not. So if he's having those games where it's hit or miss for you, just be patient with him and just keep him on your bench. And second half of the season, with your patience, you're going to be like, great move. I didn't release him. Because if you do, you're going to release him and somebody's going to put in a claim and pick him up. And then the second half of the season, you're going to be like, damn, I should have listened to the Waiver Wire Queen and just let him sit on the bench, work it out. All right. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. So y'all let me know what you think. Those are my three rookies who I've evaluated for you guys this episode. I have Melo 1, Edwards 2, and Wiseman three. Those are my top three rookies. I don't see anyone surpassing those guys. Those those were the top guys to draft in the draft, with Melo to me being the lead for rookie of the year. I have a few more rookies who I'll be evaluating in other episodes who I think are ahead of Quickly and Sadiq. But like I said, with him, with Sadiq, he may just end up performing well and moving into my top five, because he's gonna have the opportunity for him in the second half of the season. But we're not gonna talk about those other rookies. You have to tune in for another episode to see what these guys can do. Okay, y'all. So y'all let me know what you think. Who's your top rookie? Who do you think is gonna win Rookie of the Year? Who is your top five rookies, or better yet, who is your top three rookies? Do you think Quickly is going to increase his minutes? Do you think they're going to stay the same? Do you think the Warriors are going to increase Wiseman's minutes? And what do you think young man out in Detroit is going to do the second half of the season? Okay, y'all, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for more fantasy sports, to include fantasy basketball and fantasy football. Want to learn more? Holla at the Waiver Wire Queen. Y'all can turn on those notifications. Make sure they're on, because I'm going to get you right for the season. And check out my pages on Facebook and IG at Dream Elite, Strive for Excellence. And also hit me up on Facebook and IG at Waiver Wire Queen. Before we get out of here, I'm going to share a special offer with you guys. All right, give me a quick moment to pull that up. It's all about Dream Elite, Strive for Excellence. Excellence with that X, like the BX. Okay, so let's get into that little special offer. Pulling it up real quick. All right, so special offer. Go on and check out the Dream Elite Strive for Excellence apparel website. From March 1st to March 31st, use code March Madness 30 for 30% off your entire order. We have some great merch on that site. We have a bunch of different tees. We have hoodies, long sleeve, short sleeve shirts. Check it out. All of our popular tees are available in long sleeve as well as hoodies. So if you are still dealing with that cold weather, especially on the East Coast, New York, PA, Connecticut, check it out. Grab you one of those hoodies and make sure you use that code. And with your order, as a bonus, you will receive a free digital copy of my book with your purchase. So check again. You're going to get 30% off with the March Madness 30 code from March 1st to March 31st. And I'm going to leave that website and with the link in the comments. And I'm going to also leave the code there just so you remember. All right, y'all. So that is the offer. Take advantage, because I mean, you're gonna get 30% off, and you're gonna get a free digital copy of my book. That's right. Take advantage. Grab that free copy of the book. All right, y'all. Again, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Follow me for more on sports. Check me out on Facebook and IG at Dream Elite Strive for Excellence, and that's excellence with an X, like the BX. And also check me out on Facebook and IG at Waiver Wire Queen, and also check out the Dream Elite Strive for Excellence apparel website and use that 30% off code so you can get your 30% off and you get right with your clothing. I'm trying to do big out here, and this is one of the tees. This is a Black Women Matter tee. We matter. We're dope. All right, y'all. That's all for the Waiver Wire Queen. Y'all be great and have a great evening. Peace.